Want to change your chain case oil in your Gen 5 SkiDoo? Turbo or naturally aspirated, this is the same for both. I already removed the stock muffler. It just makes it easier. I just finished putting the skid plate on as well, so the tune pipe is out. You can remove the stock muffler with leaving the tune pipe in. Very straightforward to do. We're gonna go over how to change chain case oil. First off, you're gonna want a jug of chain case oil or equivalent. The check plug and the drain plug at the bottom are 3/16 Allen key. And another thing we need is a flathead screwdriver to pry this rubber cap out. Then you'll want a funnel most likely, or a parking lot trick is just to tip the sled on its side completely, and then you can just use the little jug and pour it directly in. Okay, we have an oil pan here. If I can find the hole, make sure righty-tighty, lefty-loosies. Oh, and that dropped in there. Oh, we'll grab it later. We can loosen off this check plug. Oil is draining. You can take the check plug out. This rubber cap is super easy to get out in the shop when it's warm. Flathead screwdriver. Gotta push it in, and then it'll just pop out with some pressure. In the cold, that can be a real pain to get off, so if you have some way to warm it up, great. If not, you'll just have to struggle with it a little bit more. Generally, I take the chain case cover off just to have a look at the chain and everything. This machine only has 500 kilometers, so I'm gonna skip that part here today, but I'm gonna lock the park brake and then just ensure that this bolt here, it's a 15 millimeter. Just make sure that this is tight. Sometimes they've been known to back off. Nope, that's good and tight. Plugs in here somewhere. It's nice, the plug's magnetic, so it grabs any of the filings. That's our bottom plug there. Go ahead and put that back in since it's done draining. Fairly snug. Okay, we can fill it up with chain case oil again. Here's a little trick to get these seals off. This works for the injection oil too. Just use the SkiDoo key. It makes it come off nice and clean like that. I got a funnel. I kind of jam it so that it goes underneath that washer down there. Put this whole little jug in, and then it should come out the check hole. Set that there like that. Don't want to waste any. Can't quite see it, so I'm just going to top it up with another open oil that I have. There we have it. It's coming out. Yeah, that only needed a tiny drizzle more. 3/16, just a reminder. Snug that up. Very important step that you do not want to forget. As soon as you pull this funnel out, it's a good habit to put this rubber cap back on there. It's easy to forget about if you're putting everything else back together. I have forgot about it and completely melted it against my muffler the one time. So that was inconvenient. Overall, not fun, but lesson learned. I don't forget to put this back on. There we go. Chain case oil is complete.